Hey everyone, happy lunchtime. Welcome to Direct Joy. How are you? How's your day? How's your lunch? It's chilly here in the UK. It's getting really chilly. It's beginning to look a lot and feel a lot like Christmas and winter. The solstice is approaching. That auspicious time of year. What auspicious things are happening in your world? Yeah, let me know. It's always good to know. It's always good. It's always good to build community in our villages, in our towns, in our counties, but also online. Online is such an important place where we hold each other and we hold each other accountable. We hold each other in kindness, and we get to sometimes see the sides of ourselves and each other that is a little bit different, a little bit more vulnerable, and a different face of who we are. So this is Direct Joy. Welcome. My name is Cherie Joy, and I am here because I love to talk about emotional and mental health, and I love to build communities. And being a psychotherapeutic counsellor, a psychotherapist, an ecotherapist, a psychologist, a counsellor, a mum, a wife, and just a lover of all of the things that make up our world and our creation here on earth. I think it's just really important to celebrate all of that stuff and bring to light some of the things that can keep us pulled down, and bring to light some of the stuff that we struggle with. And today we're going to talk about kind of one of my bugbears, really. So this is one that I think is really important to think about as we go into this season in all of our relationships, not just our therapeutic relationships, not just the ones that we are consciously seeking therapy from, but all of our relationships, our friendships, in our parenting, in our families, just across the board, even with ourselves, when we go deeper in with ourselves. So I haven't really got a title for today, but we're just going to go in and we're going to talk about efficacy. We're going to talk about effectiveness. We're going to talk about the fact that a lot of what we pay for comes with a label of being 100% effective all of the time. Get, receive, have a fix, have a solution, have a resolution. And I just want to slow that process down and have a think about the fact of actually what happens when we give away power in that way. Because when we make the exchange with a professional or a healer or a therapist or a friendship or in any relationship, whether the exchange is money, whether the exchange is a gift, whether the exchange is just love itself, the beauty and preciousness of the relationships that we have with our family and friends, with our colleagues, with our clients, with our patients. What's the expectation then? What are we actually saying about efficacy? What are we saying about the fact of rely on me? I'm not sure about that split that then is created between the healed and the healer. Now, we all have elements in ourselves, and I say this in my women's circles and in my workshops all the time, that we are all healers, even if we don't know it yet. Okay, we all have a lot to offer to each other, but we also have a lot to offer to ourselves. And if we go into any relationship on the basis that that person can fix me, that person can mend me, I need to be fixed, I need to be mended, I am broken. Saying those words just by virtue of I am broken, I'm not quite comfortable with that. Now, there are times in our lives where we do feel indeed very broken, and we do feel and we may have complete and utter chaos reigning. However, they aren't all the times, are they? And when we feel that we need extra support, when we feel that actually things are not going our way, when we feel that there is stuff happening, when there is outside stuff, when there is loss, when there is grief, when there is burnout, when there is proper uphill struggle with our mental and emotional and physical health, our whole lives turned upside down, yes, we may feel like we need someone to come in and save the day. But actually, when people come to me, however we label their mental health, however we label their chaos, I'm still not the person that sits in authority. The authority, the autonomy lays with who we are and not with our brokenness, not with the other person who may be trained and may be a healer in very, very special and precious ways. However, to give away our full autonomy creates a split. It creates a guru and an expert. Now, I am an expert in mental health. I am an expert in emotional well-being, but that doesn't make me more of an expert on you. You're the expert on you. My expertise is to help you find your expertise in you. And I know that can sound like an absolute mind twister, but actually it's so true. You are the expert on you, and my job is to help equip you and find out where that got lost. And that usually is in an incident in your life. It usually is when you actually go, do you know what? This is a bit of a shipwreck. I need to find a plan B. And it may be a slow burning shipwreck. It may be slow burning shipwreck. Wow, I'm really mixing it up today. Whatever it is, the evidence may be that actually you need help. But that help, that support, when you honour a therapist, a healer, a worker alongside you, a friend, anyone you let into your heart, anyone you let into those vulnerabilities, that provides an opportunity of actually allowing a deep dive, to going into those layers, going into feeling into what they are. The beauty of sharing our brokenness, the beauty of sharing our chaos means that that's how we get to change it. That's how we create an opportunity for us to have space. That's when the evidence changes, because then the warmth, the kindness, the generosity, the love, the space that's created allows us to have a true sense of who we are, a true sense of self, how we are. We can't change the past, right? There's no changing what happens in the past. We can't control how others treat us necessarily. We can only change how we show up now, what we show up for, what we believe about who we are, and what we take into the future with our decision making. Sometimes we see patterns playing out in behaviours. We see things that we go, oh, really? How come I'm showing up for that? Or how come I keep showing up for that? And it's those kind of things that we can actually say, hey, what's going on there? What is that? What is that vulnerability? What are we allowing to happen to our bodies? What are we allowing to happen? Now, some of this, yes, we are the victim of. And it's really, really important to pay heed to that and to listen to that and have time to talk that through. Yet it's also really important to think about what this gives us an opportunity for in the future. How we mend, how we move forward. We, not me leading you. You're not a horse. Us together. That means, right, that I'm not 100% effective because I'm useless on my own. A therapist is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. They can be absolutely awesome at what they do. But if they don't have anyone to do it with, they're pretty pants, right? So it's a little bit like Winnicott's idea of there's no such thing as a mother and a baby. There's only such thing as a mother and a baby. A mummy doesn't exist without a baby, and a baby doesn't exist without a mummy or a caregiver. Winnicott's idea around that, I think we can take really, truly forward as therapists and hold, and as clients, as hopefully most all therapists are also clients and patients themselves. allowing that journey to really be cracked open, to really understand what's going on for all of us in whatever heartbreaks that we face, in whatever brokenness that we face, but knowing that we truly are the guru in our own lives. We really, truly are the own expert in our own lives, rather than creating a right and a wrong and a them and a us and a black and a white. It's all grayscale. It's all grey, and it's all multicoloured as well, because we get to then introduce the idea of the wonder of the spectrum of who we truly are, and incorporating some of those difficult things in our life that we learn and we move forward with. The present is so important, the present of the presence. To be truly present with who we are. And that's one of the things that therapy allows us the space, not to be solution focused, not to make it happen, not to will it into existence, but actually to be present with ourselves and how we want to manifest, how we want to co-create our lives in all of the dimensions of all of who we are, and all of who we have been and all of who we will be. What does that truly mean? To have a curiosity in all of that. Like, to me, that just absolutely fills me with absolute excitement of who we will be, who we are now, and how who we have been is integrated into that and given respect and reverence. Just feels really, really, really important in the creation of who we are. There is so much in this world that I have experienced that tells us a lot about quick fixes and getting it straight away. I've talked about it before, in the fact that, Tesco, Amazon, stuff online, everything we sign up for. And one of the things about Direct Joy, one of the things about why I do Direct Joy, is because actually it's really important for me that we uncover the layers and the depths. One of the things that I've found in Direct Joy, and that there needs to be a bridge between Direct Joy and the therapeutic work that I do one-to-one, and the community circles and workshops that I run, is that actually there's not quite that bridge for people that maybe would like to access more of this type of work, but on a different level, maybe not just on a kind of 12 to 18 minute once a fortnight, once every couple of weeks video that I do, but actually allowing you to go a deeper level without the one-to-one necessarily tailor-made approach that of more traditional psychotherapy that I offer. So I have created an online subscription, a therapeutic membership package, which allows you to go at a deeper level. It's called Wise and Joy. So it follows the theme of Direct Joy and See Joy. And it allows you to access more of the kind of materials that I know are helpful. It is informed by all of the work that I have done over the last nearly 20 years as a psychotherapist and a psychologist in the traditional sense, and also the ancient wisdom of the world and the more spiritual elements that I embrace in the work that I do. I hope that you will find it is tailor-made for the certain areas that come up in our lives, and I hope that you will join me with that. It's £88 a month, and it's growing every single month. There are webinars where you get Q&As with me once a month. There are guidebooks, so there are links of information that you can embrace, all of what you like to embrace around that topic. The first topic is self-care and self-love, and we go deep, we go into the layers of that topic. So anything that you may have heard me talk about before in my free material, we just go layers deeper, and you get to do that in a tailor-made way that suits you. There's loads more I can say about Wise and Joy. There's loads more that I can say about the effectiveness of how therapy works, and the fact that it's not a click your finger magic touch, but it's more about how you show up and how you offer a present to yourself to journey through to be the best version of you and the most helpful healer in your own life. So I'll leave it there for today. But if you have any questions about anything that we've touched on today, if you've got any questions about Wise and Joy and you would like to sign up, head to cjoy.co.uk, message me, follow the links in any of my social media, and yeah, just sending you so much love and joy and peace, and yeah, wherever you're at on your journey, just allow that space and get in touch if it feels like an opportunity for you to go deeper, and we'll find the best solution for you at this time. So that's all from me today, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully for another Direct Joy before the festive period kicks off. If anyone has anything that you'd like me to cover or recover or go deeper on, let me know. Please send me a DM, and for now, just wishing you a lot of love, peace, and of course, joy.